Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy. I almost said BB Frankko. That's my other channel. Make sure y'all subscribe to that. But it's your boy SG Frankko, man. I'm back at it with a back at it reaction, man. I'm shitty as hell, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I just reacted to a whole video, and my shit was all choppy and chopped up and all this extra shit, man. So now I don't know what to do. That shit was funny as fuck, bro. I ain't gonna lie. But fuck it, man. We gonna go ahead and rewatch it. Hey, hopefully this video, shit, man. I'm telling you, I'm heated, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. I'm literally heated. But we finna go ahead and rewatch this video. Hey, like, comment, subscribe before we get into it, bro. Let's get it. This video is about internet anarchy. About the most goated YouTuber. We already know who it is. Moist Critical. You feel me? Go on here. Let's get it.
Zero and Moist Critical
Please
at the
don't
2022 Streamer Awards.
Please.
So with that all said, I just want to say, woo, yeah, baby!
Penguin Zero, also known as Moist Critical or simply Charlie, spawned one of the most incredible memes in internet history. But like most memes and trends, it quickly got out of control and would take on an interesting life of its own. Hi, I'm the Internet Anarchist, and in this video, I'll be taking you on the journey of the legendary MoistVerse. And what better way to begin than taking you all the way back to where it began. On the 1st of August,
Didn't y'all know anything about the MoistVerse?
Under the name of Cholulu would
I just got put
on
to Moist Critical,
Spanish,
so
dubbing himself the
I
Puerto
just
Rican
got
Moist
put on
Critical.
to bro. And already I think he like
critical
goated.
puertorriqueño. Nada más quería decirle que me acabo de cagar el culo. Woo! Yeah, baby!
It didn't take long for viewers to pick up on the visual and auditory similarities between Cholulu and Charlie. They had the same face, hair, and tone of voice.
Hold
Within
on,
days,
yeah.
fans brought the video to Charlie's attention, and he decided to make a video on it titled
help me get
"The
a
Internet
fat
Found My Brother."
KC3
So you
chain.
can imagine my
help
shock
me
and
get one of those.
surprise when the internet showed me yesterday that I have a Puerto Rican twin
Subscribe,
brother. His name is Nathaniel, and if Dominic Toretto taught me anything, it's how to identify family when I see it. And you know what I see? I see family. Now I found a translation for what he says because unfortunately I can't understand my own brother, it seems. I'm not fluent in the language, so
Hold on, man. I don't even think Man, y'all, I am a beginner YouTuber, bro, so please do not come at me at all, folks. Do not come at me, bruh. Da. You feel me? Alrighty. And let's get it.
looked up the translation. He says, "What's happening, guys? It's Critical Puerto Rican. Just wanted to say, I just shit my ass."
It was also at this time that Charlie brought up the idea that this wasn't just another YouTuber doing an impression of him, but rather an alternate version of himself.
Though I'm also not convinced that he's
I'll be
just
right back.
my doppelganger. I think this truly is me from a different timeline that has collided with ours, and now we're able to observe two Charleses at the same time. But during this Charles's wacky adventures through the multiverse, a different path was taken.
At the time, Charlie thought of the video as a funny coincidence of meeting his doppelganger, but this idea of alternate Charlies existing at once stuck with his audience and spawned even more impressions of Charlie from different timelines. Variants like Black Moist Critical, Japanese Moist Critical, and Arab Moist Critical soon uploaded their impressions of Charlie. However, the seeds of the MoistVerse had been planted just a few months ago by the channel Green Cat TV with their Fat Moist Critical sketch.
Hey everyone, it's Moist Critical from the Chunky People universe, also known as Chunky Charlie.
By now, the
Alright, so
MoistVerse
what
had
I missed,
taken
man, what I
roots and
missed?
would continue to be spread across the entire internet. In Charlie's video, The Family I Never Knew I Had, posted on the 20th of November 2022, Charlie began to notice how popular the meme was getting, and he would take note of the different versions of him popping up across YouTube.
Because since this video, there's been a lot of other Moist Criticals all over the globe popping up like variants in the multiverse. I promise you, Marvel's multiverse is dog shit compared to this. So I don't know how many Charlies my mother gave birth to, but it must have been a lot. Maybe the people on Xbox Live were right. Everyone was fucking my mom, because there's a lot of Charlies out there that I didn't even know about. And not even all just men Charlies. There's female Charlies too that are popping up. A lot of Moist Criticals everywhere. It's wild. I'm starting to think maybe I wasn't even born. Like I was made in the lab.
By December 2021, the meme had fully resonated with his audience, and there were over 1,000 different variants of Charlie that had joined the MoistVerse. You could find a Charlie from every country and almost
the
every
black,
profession, like
Charlie,
Canada
the
Moist
funniest,
Critical, German Moist Critical, or even attorney Moist Critical. The MoistVerse was trending on YouTube, with different variants being discovered every hour, and the videos received anywhere from a couple thousand views to over 1 million. The MoistVerse was having an extremely positive impact on fans. A good example of this is the story of Calamity, also known as Filipino Moist Critical. Before joining the MoistVerse, Calamity's content on the platform mainly consisted of short comedy sketches, horror art, and memes, but they didn't get that much exposure. However, one decision dramatically altered his trajectory on YouTube, as on the 10th of November, he'd upload his impression of Charlie, gaining almost 1 million views. The story gets even more heartwarming when Calamity reacts to Charlie recognizing and commenting on his video.
I don't know how to respond to this. Like, imagine one of your idols, one of the people that you look up to, they recognize you and they see you and they just know that you're there, and they recognize your existence. That just means a lot. And
Calamity's YouTube went from a few hundred subscribers to around 7.5k subscribers in just a couple of weeks. The MoistVerse had become a huge online phenomenon of fans imitating their favorite creator, and said creator being fully willing to participate in the joke. But unfortunately, all good things must come to an end, and as New Year came, Charlie had some unsettling news for the MoistVerse. By the 2nd of January 2022, Charlie had decided that the MoistVerse had run its course, and that it was time for the meme to be laid to rest.
And now that 2022's here, I think it's time it finally gets put to bed. Let it rest. But I thought it'd be fun to give it like a Viking burial, where they push a corpse out onto a lake and then shoot flaming arrows at it till it blows up, so that way they sail into Valhalla with a smile on their face and a full chub in their pants. And what better way of doing that than a compelling, touching, profound, and beautiful animation?
Charlie's attempt to end a trend on a high note was well received by fans, with comments such as, "They've all returned to their original timelines to fight cringe in their home worlds," as well as, "Rip MoistVerse, so glad I got to take part in it. Thank you, Charlie." Making the decision to end the meme before it became irrelevant was logical, because letting it overstay its welcome might leave a bad taste in the mouths of his viewers. However, choosing when and how to end the MoistVerse saga wasn't up to Charlie. He may have been the one who spawned the MoistVerse, but he wasn't going to be the one to end it. And on the 3rd of February 2022, Charlie voiced his change of perspective on the MoistVerse.
I don't claim to be the smartest man in the world, though I would put myself somewhere in the top 10 of that list. I'm prone to making mistakes. I'm not perfect. I may have the perfect height, 5'6", but I'm not infallible. And about a month ago, I made a goddamn fool of myself publicly. I was blinded by my hubris and believed that I had the power to close the portal to the MoistVerse. I thought that was probably where that whole...
Now, once a meme get out here into the world, bro, it is over with. You was not stopping it. Like Duke Dennis, he can tell these little cringe little kids all day long, "Hey man, that red shit he did, bro, that red, blah, 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 blah." Nigga, nobody don't get no fuck what you talking about, bruh. They taking your meme and they gonna run with it forever. Cause it's cool to them. Like, that shit cool as fuck. It's corny to you, it's cringe to you, but it's cool as fuck to them. And nigga, they gonna run with it, bro. That's just what it is.
whole trend was going to fizzle out and die, and I'm always the kind of person that doesn't really like to see something like overstay its welcome. It's just always so yucky and sad to see a meme reach dank status and just get a bit rotten and sour, so I wanted the MoistVerse to go out on a bang and a high note, so I thought by taking it out to the back of the barn and putting it down, it was the right thing to do, but it only seemed to make it stronger.
The proliferation of the meme was now out of Charlie's control. New variants, sketches, and comedy videos based on the MoistVerse continue to surface on YouTube. Ultimately, Charlie decided it was best to join in on the fun rather than trying to fight it. And in the coming week, Charlie teamed up with fellow creators like Joel Hava, Kevin Amarillo, and Churdleys to create content inspired by the MoistVerse. They'll host meetups, crossovers, and create short comedy videos like The Moist Machine and I Finally Met My Family, both of which gained over 4 million views.
Do it, Charlie.
That's immediately hot.
Do it.
I can't get boners and I'm still balding. Cutting my tongue. What's that movie with Nicolas Cage where he's all
What?
That felt so
Yo,
fucking good.
they must be like
Drilling harder
together
than
or something.
Kevin Spacey
Ain't
on
no
Boy
way.
Scouts of America. Woo, yeah, baby! Oh my God! Come on in, Joey! Come on
Niggas remind me like
So how
Rick
did
and
you guys
Morty or
power
something.
up without the moist chip? Oh, well, our AI actually evolved faster than Charmeleon into Charizard and twice as epic. Our AI took over our bodies and now we're all sentient. Fucking epic. Yeah, once
The success of the MoistVerse had a significant impact on Charlie's career, and as March rolled around, Charlie would go through another career-defining moment. On the 13th of March 2022, the first annual Streamer Awards was being held, and Charlie was one of the nominees for the Best Variety Streamer, alongside Disguised Toast, Ludwig, and Valkyrie. Since Charlie couldn't make it to the awards ceremony himself, he thought it'd be better to give a nod to the MoistVerse by sending 2 alternative Charlies. As the night went on and his moment of truth came, Charlie and his audience witnessed the MoistVerse officially cement itself in streamer history when Charlie received the award for Best Variety Streamer.
I hope he prepared. I hope they prepared his speech. Let's fucking go.
Oh my God. Holy.
Let's fucking get it. Oh, I hope it's a banger. If he doesn't mention The Mummy or Men in Black, the animated series, then he utterly failed. Then he blew it.
I feel like I just pulled a PSA 10 first edition Charizard baseless shadowless while Belle Delphine was playing with my nipples and Nico Cotto Avocado was licking my asshole. I just want to say thank you guys so much for this. I want to thank the Moist Critical team, Charlie, and Charlie. And I just want to say this is the best thing that's happened since Netflix got rid of cuties. It's the best thing that's happened to my life since I first got my first Moby Huge and sat on it for 24 hours straight. I just want you guys to know that this means the world to me. And I feel like Thanos snapped away half my sadness, and the remaining half is just gonna stay with me and
He
make
just
me
goes
a
all night.
happier, more complete person, and I will grow. So with that all said, I just want to say, woo, yeah, baby!
The chat funny to see.
That was the best goddamn speech of all time.
Yes, sir.
Winning the Streamer Award meant a lot to Charlie, and sharing that honor with the MoistVerse made it even more special.
Unironically, the award means a ton to me. I mean that with full sincerity. It means a lot. I haven't really won a lot of things in my life. I've never been great at, like, anything. I think the only thing I've won that I can think of off the top of my head was the chess tournament, the PogChamps tournament from like a year and a half ago, where I checkmated XQC in 6 moves. The throbbing mate. I ended up winning that tournament through losers bracket, the participation trophy side. So I think, like, I actually think that's the only time I've won something. So winning this is super special to me.
Although it had been a year since the meme came out, it was still relevant as ever, and just a few days before the awards show, a solo game developer called Logic Leo released a fan game called MoistVerse of Madness on Steam. On the 20th of April 2022, Charlie would upload a video of him speedrunning the MoistVerse of Madness game. Throughout the game, you get to play as different versions of Charlie and attempt to defeat the final boss, Evil Charlie. The game wasn't too ambitious with its scale, but that didn't matter to Charlie and the others who played it.
I don't think
Fast
God
forward
can
to
open up the door from
2023,
this
and the
side.
MoistVerse is still making waves online. The annual Stream Awards was rolling around the corner, but Charlie wasn't nominated for any category, so naturally, members of the MoistVerse weren't going to stand for it.
Star-studded as far as anyone who's anyone is here.
What?
Wait,
What are we doing here?
What is going on?
What are we doing? What are we doing? Okay, guys,
we weren't nominated this year, and it's a bigger spit in the face than spitting in God's face. It's like slapping God on his freaking ass and then asking him to come show up anyways. I don't know why we were nominated if you don't have the respect
He's
to
about
give us the time of day.
some other shit.
Is this a protest?
This is a protest. Yep, you got it right on the dot. Y'all making me feel like moist critical right now.
Yeah.
A second class
what does that even
citizen.
mean?
A second class citizen.
Oh, because two.
It's like an afterthought, but not like a good afterthought like the Chow Garden and Sonic Adventure Battle 2. More like a bad afterthought like the script in Avatar The Way of Water.
Yeah, have you ever heard of the franchise Hunger Games? That's my arm right there.
You are in the proud
I kind of carry the franchise, and you didn't have the guts to nominate us, so now we're on protest.
Charlie later addressed the situation.
That nigga was ready to get their ass up out of
Huge
there.
drama at the Streamer Awards.
As you all know, last year,
God,
I was the recipient of the prestigious Variety Streamer of the Year category. This year, Radio Silence. I wasn't nominated for anything. Now,
Damn,
me
boys.
being an adult and being the strong, hulking, masculine embodiment of what it means to be a testosterone-fueled titan, I can handle that. I'm okay with it. I understand. But not everyone is as mentally strong or has my level of fortitude, so there were riots, there were protests at the Streamer Awards ceremony. And I kind of just want to talk about that a little bit because I think it's important too.
Dude, it suits you, man. Huh? It suits you like the fancy. For real? I'm nervous.
I watched it unfold live. The chaos was almost too much for me to bear. People protesting on my behalf, I never would have wanted such a thing, but as you can see, it was inevitable. I wasn't nominated for any categories, and people, they had enough. So, as you can see, a few rioters showed up there. I don't know those men, and I can only imagine the ones that didn't make it that must have been protesting right outside. But these three noble heroes snuck in. As you can see, they're strategically planted in the blind spots of security, like a game of fucking Assassin's Creed. They had no idea they were there. And, well, it only escalated from there.
This goes to show how active the MoistVerse currently is, and that their numbers are still continuously growing. The two alternate Charlies that received last year's Streamer Awards were accompanied by a third member, the YouTuber Talentless Rider, who was kicked out the previous year. This year, he documented what it was like being Charlie for 24 hours.
A few days ago was the 2023 Streamer Awards, and most of you know last year I actually tried to sneak in with Trent and Ben, but we couldn't get in. But this year the Streamer Awards rolled back around and I was thinking of trying to sneak in again, but luckily I didn't have to because I got an invite. Last year my friends Joel and Kev went as Critical, and this year they got invited again, but they needed another Charlie to be part of the crew, so I tagged along with them, and finally I got a chance to see what's behind those doors, and I'm excited to tell you guys everything that happened.
The MoistVerse seems to be one of the longer running memes on YouTube, even outlasting Charlie's expectations.
Anyway, man, that's the end of the video. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Like I said, go check out the original video, Internet Anarchy. This video was very well made, man. I appreciate you. Hopefully I can go ahead and get this video out, man. Again, like, comment, and subscribe. I'm just trying to get my way up to 25 subscribers. If we can do that, man, that would mean the world to me. Anyway, appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for coming and watching this with me. Hey, man, till next time. I'm out, bruh.